Hi, we are Perspective Marketing, and this is our episode number 1. Before we begin, let's understand what we do, because what we do matters. We are a marketing firm which deals in digital marketing, viability study, dealer management, sales training, and adding new verticals as per requirement. Episode number 1: Why do side hustle fail? Let's first understand what is a side hustle. A side hustle is a second job or business that we do outside of our regular work hours or primary job. It is often used as a way for people to earn additional income, pursue passion, or explore new opportunities. It can be in the form of freelancing, trading, small business extra. Here we will discuss its clarity for those who aspire to take it full-time. Failure or hurdles in side hustle can be due to various reasons. Point number 1: lack of planning and preparation. Starting a business, even a small one, requires careful planning and preparation. Without these, a side hustle can fail. Before starting out, we need to get in detail with its every aspect. Who will handle which role? How will you handle the finance? How will you manage the time? What is the scope of its growth extra? Point number 2: insufficient market research. It is always important to understand who your target market is, what their needs and wants are, what sets you apart from the crowd. Why will customers turn to your product or service against the options in the market? You should also set aside some fund for testing the market for better understanding. Point number 3: poor finance management. Though most side business are funded by self-saving, a pool of saving from various partners, funds when not properly accounted for will run dry soon. Expenses in a new venture with low or no revenue should be managed with utmost importance. It is always advised to hire an accounting firm from the very beginning. Managing and generating funds is an important activity while doing business. Even some profitable startups fail early due to poor management of working capital. If your money is getting stuck with a customer, it is an equivalent of you losing your entire product or service for free, which is a monetary loss to the system. In a small or new venture, all the sources of capital should be regularly checked and efficiently managed, as due to limitation of funds, your scope of second chance is grim. Point number 4: balancing time. Running a side hustle requires time and effort, and it can be challenging to balance this with other commitments, such as work and family. As from your 24 hours, 18 hours to 20 hours and sometime up to 22 hours are already committed. So making yourself disciplined and avoiding the late night outing, weekend trips, party is a necessity. Else the primary job will suffer, which is your actual source of income, or your side hustle will end up getting delayed for its job. There has been instances in your daily life where a simple day job has to be delayed for weeks or months due to your prior commitments, and this time, if your side hustle is facing the same thing, it will end up losing your motivation and efforts to continue with. Point number 5: not building a team at the right point. Even though a side hustle begins with limited capital, but whenever possible, planning for a team should be your first priority. The difference between a successful startup and doomed one is its team. So in case if you're not having one, you know you need a length to go forward to begin with. Team is not an expense but an investment. It is like extending your arms, your mincer to your time and space. Even if you are limited with your budget, don't hesitate to take help of your family and friends, at least in your initial phase. Point number 6: burnout. Doing too much or trying to spread yourself too thin will end up burning you out. Whether you are motivated or not, your efforts should always keep in mind of your dual work life, which in itself has no space for balance. Plan your tasks in advance, keep some time for your family and self, maybe an outing once a month or quarter. Further, as soon as your revenue starts adding up, build up your team and delegate specific tasks to expand your horizon of thinking. Point number 7: vision. This may be the last, but not the least. If you are actually planning to take your side hustle to a full-time business, your why should be cleared at the very beginning. Your clarity will ensure a vision, and this vision will plan out the kind of associations you will be impacting. Your future vendors, customers, or employees will be a part of the thread which you are creating by your vision. These are just some of the reasons for understanding the why factor of any failure or hurdle we may face in our journey of dream to reality. But careful planning, preparation, and persistence can help you overcome with all of them and turn your side hustle into a successful business, your flip into your cart. More on this in our second episode. This is our perspective, and we build vision beyond dreams.